All right, what's going on, family? So I'm going to jump right into this topic. So today I'm going to be talking about the real estate industry. Now, if you watch my videos, I am unbiased as it can get. I talk about the pros about real estate and the cons about real estate, being a realtor in the industry. But today I'm going to answer some of the criticisms that I hear life insurance agents making all these videos about the real estate industry. And at the end of the day, guys, we are all professionals, so let's try to be respectful of our crafts. I think it's best and beneficial for people to do both, in my humble opinion. But if you favor one over the other, then that's your choice, and there's nothing the matter with that. But if you're going to bash one or the other, then you should at least be licensed in both fields to be able to give that opinion. Most of the insurance agents who are bashing real estate and realtors, they're not even licensed agents, and all they're doing is talking to licensed agents and then getting their information and just coming out with videos without hearing the totality of what real estate really is about. So I'm going to answer a lot of their criticisms, and I'm going to answer it in an unbiased way and give educated facts, and you take it how you want. The goal is just to inform. It's not to dissuade people. So once again, I think people should do both. In my humble opinion, I think both are great fields of work, and they have both opportunities. But at the end of the day, you have to be self-accountable and self-independent and go out here and grind and go get it, because no business is coming to you unless you work for a company. So let's jump into it. All right. This is talking about independent realtors, okay, and independent licensed agents, licensed insured agents. All right. Number one criticism from licensed insured agents is the competition, that there's too many realtors out here. There's too much competition, where life insurance has less competition. Well, let's kill that myth real quick. First of all, in real estate, there's different types of real estate, just within residential and commercial. If you look at residential in particular, you have all kind of subgroups. You have timeshare, you have Airbnb, you have long-term, short-term rental, vacation homes, single-family homes, condos. A lot of realtors, brand new homes, like brand new construction, a lot of realtors work in these different facets. So put it like this: if I'm working as a brand new builder, how is another realtor in my competition when they don't specialize in brand new homes and they're working for timeshare? They're going to have a different type of investor than I am. So we're not even going to talk to the same crowd of buyers. So therefore, there's not really a lot of competition, because not everybody's a brand new builder associate, nor is everybody a timeshare associate. We all have our different niches in real estate. So competition is not, if you look at numbers to say there's like 50,000 realtors in one city, well, all 50,000 aren't doing the same type of residential. You see what I'm saying? So that kind of goes out the window. Let's be transparent about that. Number two point that insurance agents are making, and notice they're doing this now with the market being slow right now. It's an easy time to kind of nitpick on real estate because the market has been slow in a lot of areas. So let's get into that. The market in general might be slow, but that doesn't mean every area is slow. Do you think people are still not buying and renting? You must be out of your mind if you really believe that. When people say it's slow, they're looking at the days on the market and it's sitting on the market longer. That doesn't mean people aren't buying. That just means they're not buying as fast as it was when COVID. Last year in COVID in 2022, people were buying houses within 2 to 3 days. Now it's probably exceeding 30 days. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are sitting on the market longer, truth be told, because they're still overpricing their home. Sellers haven't grasp the concept that their house is not worth 3 times more. Nobody's going to overpay because the rates are higher. So if you price your home right, houses are still selling at a fast time. Let the truth be told, but to each his own. So I want to put that out there. Another thing that some of these insurance agents are saying about the real estate industry that is misinforming, I feel, is the closing time. They're talking about 45 to 60 days. It takes a longer time to get your commission check, whereas an insurance agent can get paid the same week and close in the same week. Not a problem. Well, the problem with that is 45, 60 days is not accurate to the 2023 real estate market. They're talking about 2022 when COVID hit, or 2021, and then the days on to close extended because people were not allowed to work in office. So many title company agents, as an example, due to COVID, they could not come into their office and close deals. They had to do a lot of things virtually. That's why the delay happened. We're not in that season anymore, and that was a short stint. That was probably like just a year. After that, people have been closing in less than 30 days, depending on the buyer. And keep in mind, if you deal with a cash buyer, you don't need 30 to 45 days to close. You can close in as little as 2 weeks. And if you have a conventional loan buyer, assuming that the lender did their homework and they ran through the automated process of pre-approving people, and the underwriters is approving everything up front, and let's say your inspection days is lower, you can close in 17 days. I've seen it and I've done it before. So that kind of kills that. Another point they're talking about is the commission is quicker with an insurance because, like I said, they get paid faster. Well, getting paid faster also means people can cancel faster. They don't tell you that there are people that cancel policies all the time because it's so competitive. Policies go up in price. And when that happens, now you no longer have that passive income. But on the real estate side, while it can take longer than probably getting paid as an insurance agent, you are making 4 times more. So like in a residential deal, just in the average market in Orlando, if you're in Orlando, you're probably going to make at least $10,000 on one deal. I doubt insurance agents are making $10K on a policy unless it's some super expensive policy. If it's just an average policy like a medical or life insurance policy, I don't know that agents are making $10,000 in one deal, despite them getting paid like maybe $25 to $100 a month for a deal. I mean, just saying. And then when you get that big lump sum, even though you get paid one time, you can take that money and make it quickly and then turn around and buy investment properties. So the money that you make in real estate on investment property supersedes that passive income that you might make as an insurance agent, assuming you're not having some expensive policy. So that, kind of negates that. And then the last thing is the rigorous test. Let the truth be told, a lot of people are making these videos because it's not that they really believe that the insurance business is superior to real estate and realtors. A lot of them just secretly don't want to take the real estate exam. If you ask them, why did you get to the core and remove all the stuff they're talking about, they'll tell you, I don't want to take the real estate exam because it's harder. It's a lot more requirements. It costs more money. So the reality is some people just are afraid to take the real estate exam and just say that, if that's what your concern is. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm not here to bash the insurance thing because, in fact, I've never really bashed the insurance industry. In fact, I'm interested in it myself because I think they go hand in hand. But I am responding to the criticisms that insurance agents are trying to nitpick in the real estate business and try to sway people because if you notice, they're always saying in this market right now, insurance is better. Okay, so when this market shifts and the rates go down, then what? And the reality is, while the rates are up, the market is actually really good because you just shift to a different buyer. If you're a savvy real estate agent, you know that the same buyers you were dealing with before that were paying overpriced, that's not going to be available. So instead of dealing with them, then you go to the college kid or people looking for a first-time home for the first time. And then when the prices are dropping like $30,000 to $40,000, it's more affordable housing now because the rates are higher. So people are able to buy a house now with a cheaper at a cheaper price versus last year in COVID when the prices went up 4 times. So it all balances it out. At the end of the day, I think both fields are great. I'm interested in doing both, but I'm not going to sit here and just act like some of the stuff that they're saying is true because I'm in the business as a licensed agent, and I know for a fact they're not really being totally informative. And let me say this before I go. We haven't even addressed commercial real estate. You do one commercial deal, you can make 6 figures in a year. There's agents that do one deal a year, literally. Now, that takes a long time to close, being transparent. That could take 6 to 8 months, for example. But when you close, you have 6 figures in 1 year. So you could do one deal a year, and why would you need a passive income from an insurance policy where you can get like 6 figures in one deal and then take some of that money and buy your own investment and have passive income coming back to you? I think both have great opportunities. Passive income opportunities at the insurance level is great. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about upfront money, nothing really beats real estate. It's kind of hard to compete with. So, but much respect to all agents on both sides. We are all professionals and we got to respect each other. So let's ease up on the bashing of realtors because we work just as hard and we got a lot of things in our craft. And a lot of realtors, if you ask a successful realtor, would they quit all their real estate to just go in that full time? Highly doubt it. Instead, they would just rather add on to it. And let's have that conversation. I think it's more productive. Much love to everybody. I got a lot of friends in the insurance business, so I respect it because I know what they go through. And I'm looking at it myself, as doing something on the side. Much love.